Alright, so I bought the Cub Cadet ZT250. I've been pretty happy with it so far. I think it delivers a nice cut. There's some people that were talking about vibration in the deck and stuff. I haven't noticed that. One of the reasons I bought it was, well, it has a great warranty, 3 years, unlimited hours, and they installed lights in the front. And I thought, wow, you know, they've thought of everything. They got these lights in here. But what I learned is they're more like daytime running lights. And by that I mean, when you turned the key on, the lights came on. And you could be seen more than you could see. They just didn't provide a lot of illumination. I'll show you. You can see the difference there. Yeah, there's light, but it's not a lot. So I also didn't like that they were on all the time. So one of the modifications I made was to put a marine grade switch in, so that I could control when those lights are on and off. I live along a busy road, and people drive like stinking fools on my road. So on that circuit, I also added some amber marker lights on the side and some red ones on the rear, so that it can be seen if I'm cutting grass along the edge of the road. And then I added some floodlights, LED floodlights on the back, and then LED spotlights on the front, and you can see the difference that those make here. I'll get the tractor out in the yard here in a second, and I'll add that to it. Just stand by. So now you can see the LED spotlights on the front. If I turn the running lights off, you can't even really see them. You can see what they provide, that little bit there. But when I turn those on, you can really see. And by the same token, this thing cuts going backwards. So you can see the huge difference there, what you can see with those lights. Cub Cadet actually provides, there's wiring harnesses down there. There's actually an additional harness that's not used, that's controlled by the key switch. So I just bought Molex connectors that fit their connectors, and made my own wiring harness to come up here to the control panel to the switches, and ran it back. And the lights up front, those are run inside the tube with the built-in lighting, and all the other lights are basically run externally. You can see here the wire. It's just wire tied with some wire loom that I bought from Harbor Freight, but it makes the tractor much more usable, especially when I get down into the fall when it gets dark earlier. These lights will come in handy. I've got one more mod that I'm going to do to it. You won't be able to really see right here. They have these hard plastic things that really don't provide any cushioning for the seat at all. I bought some 2-inch Harley-Davidson seat springs that I'm going to mount right here where these hit those hard plastic pieces, and that'll soften the ride a lot. And then, you know, it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty close to the perfect residential zero turn. I bought the ZT2. It's got the better transmission, the Kawasaki engine, so better engine, and the serviceable hydrostatic drives for both wheels. So you know, I think it's going to last me a lot of good years. And with the lighting that I've added, there's a lot of trees and stuff along the road that we live on. So if I'm cutting along the road, it's just going to make it easier for people to see me when I'm in the shadows. So, all right, that's that.